I hear you really well. So.
Okay, good. Well,
I've been quiet and twittering out that we were playing. So.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's what I should have done. But no, I was saying on my end to turn you up so people can hear you when you say stuff.
Yeah. So basically, it's me, Victor Magnuson. I'm one of the game designers here at Fatshark, and we also have Martin, who's Bandits, and he is our HR guy and also our local Vermintide Pro.
Nice. Okay. So I got Victor on Carillion. Martin's gonna be on Bandit. I got One Man Gaming sneaking in here. Awesome. He's a really strong player.
We are as likely sniffing out a corpse as searching for a man still.
I haven't been lurking. Put you in Discord? Yeah, I'll pull him in. Where's he at? There he is. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, there he is. What's up, man?
Hi there, man.
What was that?
Dream come true. DLC comes out. Murder some rats. Okay. If you guys are new to the stream, every time you hear something like this like horn that goes off, it's gonna indicate that there's like a horde coming in. Get. Oh. Okay. What type of bow did you choose?
Longbow.
Those hard shots. No true flight.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big fan of true flight actually. It's almost too good.
Almost.
Yeah.
I am guilty of not playing Carillion enough. Not playing Carillion or the Wizard enough. Actually really interested. Looks like Martin shoes? That bolt?
Okay. Or I just turned off my screen. So save me. I can't see anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, it'll be alright.
Yeah. I can hear a patrol come.
Yeah, they're right next to us. They're just kind of walking by. Good. That's a good. Don't walk further back. Oh, your helmet's all white. What is that?
That is the. I can't remember what it's called. It's it was actually something that we did for Alienware to begin with.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a Genome soldier from Metal Gear.
I gotcha. Okay. We have a fancy helmet on the Wizard. Can't get in front of her. Can't tell. Oh no, we've seen that one. Oh. So we are playing this on Nightmare. Taking a look at that. I think this is pretty...
my screen is completely black, so I can't see anything.
Oh! I don't know why. I was like, I'm ready to move. Are you ready to move?
No. Okay. Thanks. Okay, now I'm back.
Oh, I'm trying to give you the healing. There you go. Pass off a healing. Okay, we're good. He's got Hedge Wizard roleplay. I want to get some headshots. I want to start ringing in your ears every time I cut someone's head off. It's like in chat, how many people do have the Executioner Sword? How many people have been able to use it, and what do you think about it? For me, I really love it, especially during the hordes, and taking on one storm at a time. I'm not skilled enough with it to take on like 3 or 4 hordes or 3 or 4 storms.
Yeah. I haven't actually even had time to play with it that much, to be honest.
So what kind of like went into the idea of the sword, the Executioner's Blade?
We wanted to give him basically a good horde clearer, and also something to take care of storm vermin or like the heavier guys.
I can definitely feel that.
Exactly as you described how you were playing with it. Pretty much what our intention was.
Well, it works for me. Let's see,
Yeah.
Merlin doesn't have it. I got Wendigo saying hello.
The darkness shines with ashen eyes.
Oh, I got you.
Got the assassin! Potions and tinctures.
Got it. It's cool. What do you think, Full Gear? Isn't it the same way? I really like. For me, I'm a haste junkie. Like, if you see me play Fallout, I basically only use Jet. Like, I'm a haste junkie. So every single weapon in this game, I almost always put on like berserking, or I put on haste, or swift slaying. So seeing that on this weapon, I think is awesome because you just turn into like a blender. you just everything just gets chopped up.
All right.
Oh yes.
I do so now.
Father Septon, thank you for your support. I'm gonna work on killing this ogre real quick. I wanna get a headshot if I can.
She calls you. Heal thyself, elf.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Behind you.
Flat me across the face. Ooh. You're like standing on top of him.
Kill another one-eye.
Ward in the back.
There we go. Got it. This pistol. That's all you need now.
Yeah, it's really nice. I've been playing almost 100% with the new.
Yeah,
repeated
definitely.
handgun. So nice. It's so nice.
Oh. That's right. There was a change. So I wasn't able to read all the patch notes. Was Kruber the only one who got love, or was there other changes?
There was some other changes as well. I think we did some stuff to Sienna, if I'm not correct. I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't part of the actual tweaking team for this. But we focused mostly on Kruber. And some of it was actually in direct feedback from when we...
Behind us.
Got a long
when we what's the word I'm looking for? When we said that we were going to do the executioner swords, people were like, "Oh, why are you not doing anything with his ranged weapons and stuff?" So okay, let's look at his ranged weapons as well and see if we can do some tweaking there to sort of make people happier. So we listen to what you guys are saying all the time, and we read all your feedback all the time. So even though you think we might not be listening, we are actually listening, and we're trying to do as good as we can to actually do something about it. So whining sometimes helps, but don't whine too much.
Give me a moment.
Sometimes, just not all the time.
Yeah.
I got you. So talking about like Kruber and this update, and you're looking at these maps, was there any specific influence on like say this tower? Like why am I spiraling up, you know, or like maybe even Stromdorf itself?
Stromdorf, the influence from Stromdorf comes from an old Warhammer Fantasy role-playing scenario called
I'm with you, Witch Hunter.
Gathering Storm. So we wanted to play, because most of the levels and most of the settings are taken from Warhammer Fantasy role-playing games. So we wanted to play something with that, so we decided to set a level in Stromdorf. And also Stromdorf is mentioned in the tutorial on the consoles as well. So we wanted to actually go there. So I think that was the main inspiration for this. And then we wanted to set up some future storylines and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing here.
Okay, I can see that. So for me, I was freaking out, especially when even lore pages or lore book was putting out. And I was just staring at every single kind of page and reading every. I was like, the clues are here. I know they're here.
They are actually. There are clues all over the place.
Seem Lona's friendship is a perilous bond.
One thing that we're coming up on once we get up to it is weather effects. I love the weather effects. Some people have some issues.
We did completely new weather effects for this map.
One thing that kind of strikes me is when it was first on Steam, right? The little video of the rainstorm sitting there. Thank you for those bits. You're sitting there in the rainstorm, and it's like the thing that caught my eye was the fact that the trees were swaying around. One thing I didn't know is, do the trees sway around like in the game normally, like before this?
I think so, yeah. But it might be, since it's more stormy here, they probably sway a little bit more. But I think we've had trees swaying before.
Yeah, I mean, it really feels like it's just like violent winds. You know, it's like I don't want to go outside. I'd rather stay indoors the whole time.
Come on, down here.
We're getting the...
Grim.
No.
Oh, he got me. Going down. Oh, you guys are kind of.
Oh,
Got
yeah,
me.
they are.
Yes.
It's something that we really wanted to do here is to have like environmental storytelling, or like you also do a journey through the sort of environment setting. So you start out in this sort of sunny day, and then it gets stormy, and it gets into the mist and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
wanted to have a really nice sort of journey going through the level, also like in an environment setting and stuff like that.
I don't know if it's just a I don't know,
Also,
maybe.
this is a fake ladder or what?
What was that?
Work. This ladder,
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I always drop off from the ladder.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I may have to do a little quick reboot here, but I don't know if it's just luck. I guess when you start off, like you said, it's sunny. Even your character's kind of like, oh, here we go again. But then as you get deeper and deeper into it, it's like I had nightmares of this place.
Exactly. Now the rain is coming in.
Exactly. No, I love it.
Did you learn that in the army?
Okay, here we go. So there's some other questions I'm getting pulled in here. One by S-Fox. Hi devs. Any chance new melee weapons for Sayana? For the wizard?
Yes.
Blanket base confirmed.
I
Confirmed.
can't say when, but it's in the plan at least.
Pain won't stop me.
BW Merlin says, have the Deads considered adding other races like beastmen, orcs, goblins, vampire lords, etc.?
Considered, yes. Plan to? Don't know. Can't say.
Yeah. And also, this is from Blackstronaut. Are shields on the rats? Is there an ETA on that?
Not an ETA, but it is, as you've seen them already in some screenshots and stuff like that. So we are working on them, but I can't really say when we will be done or when they will be done.
Oh yeah. I'm hungry for it. I can't wait. Every time I see one screen cap here, one screen cap there, like, oh my god, it's happening, it's happening.
Oh fuck.
Oh, I'm down too. Something's going on here. I might have to free up some Rizam over here. I think I'm at the third
I'm right behind you.
spot.
Calm yourself.
There we go.
Overfoots.
Here's some questions that I pulled together from just the community as I've been streaming and through Reddit.
And then there was
Let's see.
fog. Still wondering
EX
what
Terror
to avoid
Terror
this place?
says, can we expect weapons to not be bundled in maps in the future? Would it be just like a weapon DLC?
We are actually right now discussing our future DLCs, and that is an option that we have been discussing. I can't say, we don't have anything set in stone yet, but we are looking into other forms of DLC, whatever that may be, that are not only like a map pack, as we've done before. So I can't really say definitely, but it is something that it's on the table. That's what I've done. So
Okay.
we are discussing it. Yeah.
Okay. Another one through the community as a whole was, have you ever considered making maps that are procedurally generated?
Lies through the dead.
It's something that we looked into when we talked about when we started developing the game, and we feel that doing it procedurally, while that has its perks and it's sort of there are good things with doing it that way, but it removes all possibilities of actually telling a story and having sort of this nice environmental storytelling stuff that we really like to do, and we want to tell a really good Warhammer story with this game as well. So what we try to do is we try to add random elements and have like the director make sure that every play session is different instead of doing the map as a random element. Sort of. But we do have maps that sort of sometimes one way is open, sometimes another way is open, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I really noticed that in Karak Azkaraz, in one of the first 2 ones. There's a giant glacier that opens up. I remember walking through it, and I was like, okay, cool, just head left, and I don't have to worry about everything over there. And then the next time I went through, I was like, oh, wait, what? I have to, what?
Yep.
Being Hammer says, any thoughts on improving existing maps for additional replay value, such as adding additional chests?
Not right now, but I think that's probably something that we could do in the future. We don't have a set plan for that right now, as of right now, but I guess that's something we could do.
Okay.
We did one like where we repositioned all the tomes and grimoires and stuff like that, so that's probably something we could do again, similar to that.
I don't remember that. Wasn't that like 1.5?
Yeah,
maybe
something like that.
I think so. I think it feels like it's something like that. Let's see who else. You considered cosmetic changes to the characters? Anything from face, arms, not just helmets?
We've considered it, but it's something that we don't really have the resources to do effectively right now. So we haven't. That's nothing that we've actually sort of. It's not something that we can produce effectively. So it's nothing that we can really sort of. It's not a really good way for us to.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, we are considering it, and we are looking into maybe doing that in the future.
Boards, man. Got too much stuff open. Clean this up real quick, and I think. Alright.
Like an example, all the characters in Vermintide have been done by one guy, more or less.
Each character?
All of them.
Oh wow.
So.
Only take longer with me
Oh, come on, kill him. WTMW would like to know, would you ever do, or will we see a translation on the lore from, like, we have English, but with like German, Russian, Spanish?
It is something that we've been discussing as well, but right now we don't have any plans to do that because it didn't make sense for us to do. It was so much text, and we rather be able to release it and not translate it than to not release it at all. And that was sort of the option. The option was that it wouldn't be sort of, it would cost us too much to translate it, so we could either not release the lore book or release it untranslated. So we decided to release it untranslated.
Yeah. Slayer says, X3M Slayer, would we expect modes where we could see all 5 characters being played?
There's no plans for it right now.
Eternal question.
Like all the systems in the game are built around there being 4 players, so that would be a major rework of more or less everything in the game.
Okay. We got that. Okay.
So this is pretty cool lore-wise. So we're just sort of, this is the actual entrance to the Garden of Moor that we just went into. And if you look in the old lore, there's always this sort of mystical, dark entrance. So that's what this is. So this is really very true to Warhammer lore, that there always is this mystical, magical darkness. So that's why this is here actually. So it's actually something that we sort of missed out on the actual Garden of Moor level. So we wanted to make good on it now.
I see. I remember just before playing with you guys, I remember just like reading out loud the place I was in. It was like Moor's Passage. Like, to what? Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Hold your breath. You're sure this leads somewhere?
Oh, them storms though. Them storms though. Gonna just that. Bacon Poet asks, what were the plans for multiple red weapons? It's been... Oh, multiple red weapons being the same on the board multiple times. What were we saving our reds for?
I'm not sure I understand. That there's the same one in the contracts or in the
Right,
quest?
like so if they have one like in their inventory, like say you roll a 7 and you get a red fireball stack, and then the next day
you
there's a
already
red
have
fireball.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. We just don't have a system that controls if you have it or not. That's basically the answer.
Okay, okay. Jemmy Dodger says, are we going to meet any survivors in upcoming levels who don't just sit idly by like Loner and the Gray and the Gray Wizard? Are there going to be active in the level?
Like NPCs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone alive.
It's something that we always want to do, but it is really expensive to pull off, and we don't really have the resources to do it. So it's something that we try to avoid as much as possible. But it's something that we really, I mean, everybody, we would love to do it, but there isn't really any plans on doing it.
Okay.
Like that.
Noob Killer asks, will the relics collected in the Drakenfels DLC come to any use?
We'll see. Can't really say.
S Fox asks, is there any info on console updates? When might we see Stromdorf to console?
There is a patch going out on PlayStation today, hopefully.
Okay.
If everything goes well, that will hopefully fix most of the freezing issues we've had on the consoles. We've redone how we allocate memory, so hopefully that will fix that problem. When it comes to DLC, we are looking into a plan for like how we are going to be able to release everything that we've done on PC on consoles, but it is something that we're striving for. I don't have anything, I can't say anything specific exactly when or how, but we are looking into doing it. So we want to do it, basically.
Okay. Looks like I dropped connection. I may need you guys either reconnect or I can connect off of you guys.
Okay. I think everybody dropped.
So this is more like a quality of life question here from Bacon Poet. I would like a quick screen when joining a game where you can see the items equipped on other party members just before you join it. Since it's a co-op game, having the same 2 or 3 trinkets on can hurt your team rather than help it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something that we've also been discussing, and I think it might be a feature that we might do in the future.
Okay.
I'm alone. Okay, I can invite you.
Okay.
Can you invite me? Okay. Join Ishka and I'll join you, Bandit.
Okay.
Bandit will join you and I'll join him. So we've been discussing that. I know there's mods doing that already, and there is sort of there is both pros and cons to that. Like if you can see exactly what players are, something that we're afraid of is that you will join a game, look what other people are wearing, and say like, oh, you don't have good enough gear, and just quit and stuff like that. So there's a sort of community aspect to that feature as well. So we are discussing it if we want to do it or not. Sort of, we haven't really decided.
Okay. I have a little bit of issue here. Let me do a quick reboot. And we'll resume here. I'm running at 99% memory and disk space for some reason. Let me do a reboot and we'll pick up from here.